way to the Philadelphia Rock Expo.
After I got back from that expo, I wasn't even able to share some of the things I got because I got sick afterwards. But here's some of the things. It was all about Ace. So I got a whole bunch of home videos. I kind of like to, I know it sounds weird, but I like to save these. So this is Ace Frehley, exclusive interview. I'm sure this is all on YouTube. There's also John Five, Matt Sorum, George Lynch, Chris Wise, and Tommy Meadows. Okay, includes the video tab. So, yeah, I don't know what this is. So, let's see. We also have Ace Frehley live at L'Amour's in Brooklyn, 1994. So that should be interesting, right before the reunion. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's that Bad Boys tour that he did with Peter. Isn't that 94? I thought it was. This one is 1995 show. Parasite, Watching You, Hold Gin, all the songs he does. So that'll be cool, 94 and 95. That was when things were a little bit rough. There's a really weird video circulating about Ace where he's talking to his manager and he's broke and he's not paying his taxes. And I think it's so intrusive. I don't know why it's out there. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I also got some books. I got Kiss and Sell. I've been reading this one. I really enjoy it. I've read it before, but it was so long ago, and it was only like a few bucks. So I figured, why not? Chris Lent really does a good job explaining everything, being that he was with them so long. And this one, I just, out of curiosity, I'm not a big Sebastian fan, but I just was curious. 18 in Life on Skid Row. Oh, these are ones I've had, but I don't know why they're in this, but these are good books. So anyway, if you like to read rock bios. Dancing with Myself, this was pretty good. And Running with the Devil, I really enjoyed this one. With Monk, their touring manager. I thought that was really good. Just how inexperienced they were going on their first tour. And the things they learned. But this one is really cool. This is Steven Adler's mom wrote this, Sweet Child of Mine, about Steven, and he had a lot of troubles growing up, and he had a really, really difficult childhood for many reasons. I really think she was instrumental in getting him where he is today, for sure. Even though it seemed like she was being a bit naggy towards him in some of those reality shows. What is it called? Sober House. And that was something I wanted to ask him when I was hanging out with Steven was, do you remember that show on MTV with Dr. Drew? I wanted to say, how much of that was scripted? Because there was some weird stuff that went on those shows. Suddenly going into a bathroom and with the tinfoil and then freaking out on the woman that was running the house. I don't know how much of that's real. My cousin is a producer, and I think she told me about half and half. They kind of set them up. But I don't know, because that has to do with different kind of subject, sobriety, and I don't think they would set somebody up. So I would have liked to ask them that. Yeah. It'll be nice to have him back for M3 as well as Quiet Riot. I don't have any shows that are coming up that I can think of. Just a couple of tributes. There's an Iron Maiden tribute, and I talked to somebody about a show, and it was Yngwie. It was a few years ago. It was over at Reverb, the place I normally go, and there was no announcement for the show. It was like one day, and I missed it totally. Is this what Yngwie does? Just curious. I know that Led Zeppelin never advertised when they were touring, but it was all word of mouth. But I just didn't know if that's something Yngwie does. I'm not a huge fan, although I like Joe Lynn Turner. And a couple of albums, Dreaming, Tell Me, that's one of my favorite songs. Anyway, that's about all I have right now. So check out bullet boys like I was talking about. I think you're going to be impressed. And I hope it lasts. I really, really do, because I know how things can change really quickly. Anyway, thanks for coming to my heavy metal kitchen, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.